Hey, good morning. Got a poll I want you to take this morning. Yesterday we posted a story about a girl in elementary school, young lady who beat her teacher up. And the story came out today that the teacher went to the hospital with a concussion. Now, the little girl got suspended, and a lot of people voiced their opinion yesterday regarding that, saying that the little girl should have been expelled. Well, I want you to listen to a teacher that called in, listen to this audio, and then I want you to take the poll. Do you think the student should have been suspended or expelled? Let me know. And good morning from WBLK.
I'm just wondering, what are the circumstances surrounding the beating? Because what must you have done to a kid to make a kid want to be violent towards you?
So you're suggesting that the student may have had a reason?
There has to be some provocation on some level.
To the extent where a student beats the teacher?
Yes.
Okay. I'm at a loss.
Well, there has to be some level of provocation for someone to beat anybody, unless it's just a person who's an adamant abuser. But for a child to beat a teacher, there has to be some nagging or some feeling of a loss of them not being able to protect themselves in order to provoke such a beating. Kids just don't beat teachers up. That's just not the norm.
You said something about workers' comp?
I'm not going to go there, but I just want to know.
Come on, talk to me.
I want to know if there's some level of provocation.
I understand that, but tell me this part about the workers' comp and,
If you hurt yourself at work, how do you get to take off?
Well, I guess you're suggesting you go to the hospital and get a doctor's report and, the whole 9 yards, right?
That's what happens at your job?
Well, I mean, I've never been hurt on the job, so I don't really.
Probably from what I understand, every this is New York State, so we all probably have the same workers' compensation information that's readily available in rules and regulations.
So let me get this straight. You're a teacher. You're suggesting that this student had to be provoked to the,
I'm not saying it was a good student. I'm just saying it may have been a student that is troubled.
Okay.
Right.
And something had to get to a level of provocation or the non-handling of it. Something had to happen.
Right. So what I'm saying is you're kind of saying that the student, may have had an excuse.
No, there's no excuse for violence. There's never an excuse for violence. But what I am saying is sometimes people can experience a high level of provocation and kids feel helpless. If they don't have a parent advocate, a teacher that they can talk to, anybody that's on their side, and it may be a child who was disturbed. It may have been a child who was having a bad day at home, been abused or something like that, and the teacher just picked with the wrong kid on the wrong day.
And then beyond that, the teacher was beaten and went to the hospital. But what you're suggesting is that it could possibly be that.
If the teacher suffered like broken arms and a leg and thrown down the stairs, that's the kind of stuff I want to know. But if it's just like a routine hospital visit because she punched you in the arm or the eye or something like that.
You're suggesting that the teacher is trying to, kind of beat the system.
I'm not saying that. I was just wondering what the circumstances around it were. That was all. If they're saying what actually happened.